Happy New Year. This is David from the Catherine Coleman podcast. I just want to leave a quick note, a podcast update, and remind you that there's no copyright protection on any of these sermons. If you download them, they're yours to share. Please don't sell them, but share them any way that the Lord leads you. And I prefer that you don't use AI with it, but you do what you got to do. It just, it's the gospel that's got to get out there. Teaching has to get out there. And so do your best and feel free to share it. Um, we have a lot of radio broadcasts left to do. Um, but I'm going to switch over and start working on a handful of extremely rare audio of Catherine Kuhlman's services from the mid 1970s in Stambaugh Auditorium in Youngstown, Ohio, where she was leading services to really her people, her base, her. Some people called it a church. Catherine didn't like to call it a church, but really that's what it was. It was in an auditorium that met weekly and called the Stambaugh Auditorium. And so I've got a handful of those, and I'm going to switch gears from doing radio broadcasts to doing those services that were from the Stambaugh Auditorium. That's going to take me more time to clean up and so, and it's extremely rare, and I don't wanna goof up the audio in any way. So anyway, I'm gonna take a little more time. And to be honest with you, I need a rest, 300 plus podcasts over a year, and the longest one it took was 18 hours to do one, and that involved some outrageous, problems, but it got done. And it turned out to be something that was very worthwhile. Anyway, there's a lot of stories here, and God has blessed this podcast behind the scenes. Really has. But please keep yeah, well, it's us, me in prayer uh, for the podcast, specifically in repairing the old audio cassettes and in help in getting organized so we don't put up duplicate talks, and help in doing a good job with the playlists and other aspects, and with this rare audio that is really we can get it done, but I'd like to uh, do it good, because it's extremely rare, and once it's out there, there's going to be I don't want a bad version of it getting out there. And if you could see what we're starting with, it's really rough because, like I said, it was recorded from bootleg from the seat in the auditorium. Anyway, it is what it is, and there's just a handful of them, but I want to work on those now. So it will just be doing the podcast for a couple days a week. And there we go. That's all I've got. I thank you all for listening, and um, I don't want to leave a long message here, a long note. So feel free to share the stuff, and we're going from 6 to 2. Okay. God bless you. Have a great day. Bye bye.